Hey, my name is Guerric, and tonight we are sampling Chicago Express again. And this time we're going to get the rules right, because last time we made a little oopsie. Chicago Express is by Harry Wu, by which I mean John Borer of Winsome Games and Queen Games. Joining me tonight are Lily.
Howdy, howdy.
Alan.
Hello.
And Emu.
Good morning.
All right, we are just going to jump right into it. So first things first. We didn't assign who was the first player for the purpose of the auction. It's the one thing we didn't do.
Why would we do that?
It's only the only random component of this game.
Somebody spawned Candyland. There we go.
I'm very much on it.
I just realized I can't hear my game audio. Time to fix that.
No.
Guerric, you clicked the button and you won? This feels like cheats.
It is cheats. You spawned my hacked version of the scripted Candyland.
No, didn't we talk about statistically it's likely for the person who clicks the button to win?
It is. It did. I don't know if we ever actually confirmed that the first person to click was the one who was going first, but I think we confirmed that. All right, there we go. Now I can hear the game. Hey, Gorky. Hey, Black Mage. Candyland is the only way to determine start player. Who was first? I wasn't paying
That's not
attention.
true.
Was it me?
Yes.
It's you.
It was me. I'm sorry. I was paying like 30% attention to you guys while I was fixing my game audio.
We had a whole conversation about this.
Yes, I'm a skilled multitasker, and by that I mean a skilled bullshitter.
That's not how multitasking works.
Depends on who you ask.
It went in one ear and out the other is what happened. But Gorky, thank you for the subscription and for the compliment on my haircut. Thank you. All right, starting the bid for this.
Take all compliments directed to you about your hair.
That's fair. We'll start this off at $7 because that's the minimum bid. Are we passing turns for the auction?
$10.
11.
12.
13.
17.
Ooh, mama.
Yeah, hell no.
17. I have $30.
Do it, Guerric. Do it, Guerric. You feel the number 20 in your heart.
Make me spend 21.
Well, I was just adding up what you would do with that money, and 17's a little awkward. I think you want at least 18.
17's perfect for green. Thank you very much. It can get you to Cleveland, and that's all that matters, right?
Shoot, 18.
It's 20, isn't it?
Oh,
Wait.
I thought the high bid was 17 currently.
I was trying to fake him out.
Gotcha.
I was hoping he'd say 20.
I wasn't paying attention. I was the one not paying attention this time.
Gorky, I have not tried Chicago Express's expansions. We actually were joking about it before the stream. Nobody plays them, as far as I know. I'm also
I'm gonna pass.
gonna pass. Fair. I'm also buying the expansions in like 2 days. So yeah, clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. Oof, that was money.
I think it's Emu's turn, right?
Yes. No, it's mine. No, it's whoever wins the previous bid is the first up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bid 12.
I am not bidding 12. I will bid the minimum of 6.
Even.
Yeah, just thinking a little.
Unacceptable.
You can think. It's allowed.
Yeah.
I'll go to 10.
12.
Oh, you know what? I didn't give the company their money. I'm passing.
Lily's. Oh, Lily, you passed.
Yeah. I silently passed.
You said 12, Alan?
I did say 12. Mostly so that Guerric couldn't.
I'll go to 13.
14 is fine.
I still do not exist.
I'll go to 15.
You can have it.
All right, I have given the money to the company. And then next up will be yellow. The minimum bid is 5.
You're up to bid, Emu.
Yeah, just thinking.
15, obviously. We're just saying,
No.
has the most trains.
No, but I will take it to um I'll do 8.
11.
I'll go to 12.
Oh, sorry, Guerric.
Yep, that's that.
See, I left the door open for Guerric.
But not me then. You have to choose between one of us.
I'll take it to 13.
Hmm. I'll go to 14. All right.
Oh, whoopsie.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's not the button I clicked.
I clicked as it was flying across the screen towards you. So it
Got it. So it's all your fault. I understand.
It is. And then you are first up for the NYC.
I bid 8.
How much did you get yellow for, by the way?
14.
14.
Yeah, thank you. I always forget about that.
Okay, starting bid for green was what?
8.
8. The most I have to spend on it.
Or
Or the minimum.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, the minimum you have to spend on it. The opposite of the most.
I know how math works.
I'm going
You're in
to...
some kind of engineering, right?
I'll bid 12.
Hey.
I'll go 13.
It's the wrong answer, Emu.
I'll bid 14.
I will bid 15.
Womp womp.
I'll let Lily make the choice of purchasing to this game.
Woo! I'm broke!
Okay. So that is the auction. I bought the PRR, so I'm first up. I'll just start us off nice and easy with a lay track. It's going to cost the company $1, $2, $4. And increase the value by 1. It's my turn.
I will also lay track. And that'll be 4 as well. And increase me by 1.
Hey guys, I bet you never guess what I'm doing.
Are
I've got
you
no.
laying track?
No, he's placing houses.
Obviously.
Which one's going to auction? Yep. Checks out.
I will start it at 8. Actually, no, let's just start it at 15.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I would certainly going to bid that up. I'll give 15 to the company. Gorky, the plan is not JC tomorrow because Lily and I are going away till Sunday, and there will be no streams the rest of the week. I'm sorry.
He's a disappointment, I know.
I'm a disappointment. Trust me, my father told me.
It was a hard conversation, I'm sure. Oh, sorry.
Black Mage. This is in the same genre, you might say. They're both cube rails. It's there's a lot of them that are similar like this in that you auction shares and lay track to increase their value and stuff. But they all do things in different ways. This is most similar to like Compass Railways, Veld Railways, maybe PRR. No, it's got the point-to-point map. There's a bunch of them. Got $12. Still worth it to push red, I think. So let's do so.
I agree.
3, 4, 5, $8. Money spent and value is increasing by 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ugh, sorry. Snap to the wrong one. I'm going to issue the last PR share. I'll start the bid at 15.
Perfect.
I did enjoy that. That was great.
That's really funny. Did we do something wrong? I don't know yet.
Yes. The answer is yes.
The answer is definitely yes. This is probably because I overspent on the first one and because we didn't shut down the auction dial. But
And I'm just being dumb in the corner.
Well, I am going to auction again. And I am going to auction a green.
For how much?
Cool.
15?
For 12.
12? Come on.
And I will get it for 12.
Yes,
What?
you will.
Crazy. Well, the dividends is after we
It's
finish the
after.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after the end of the action.
The rulebook is just ass and says it in the worst way possible.
Cool.
Yeah.
Another 4 and gain another 2.
Yeah, see.
All right, and then that's a dividend. So red shares are going to pay out 4, or I guess.
Red shares are at 11.
Sorry, yes. Red shares are 11, yellow are 9, green are 8, and blue are 7.
All right.
Yeah.
How did I end up with the most money after that?
Because I was broke.
It's because you only have purchased 1 share.
Fair.
The
Also
rest
that-
of us have purchased 2. Lily is in the power position in that she's the only one who has a solely owned company. Actually, that's not true. Yellow is too. But
Yellow is too?
blue is blue is the one I was thinking of.
Which is me. Oh, I guess blue is the solely owned. Got it. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
But what will Guerric do?
We're going to auction a share.
Are we gonna do that?
We are.
What if we don't?
May I suggest perhaps a blue or a yellow?
Those are my immediate thoughts.
I suggest a black.
In general, I think I like the yellows more in this game, even if they have a lower floor.
Well, also yellow is one of the more developed tracks at the moment, so
True.
it just makes sense.
The earlier you get it, the better, probably. This is the second yellow share, so we'll start with a minimum bid of 5.
Ooh, interesting.
Hey, if I can
So
get
he
it,
doesn't
if I can get it cheap, I get
doesn't
it.
actually want it.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
You're not gonna get it cheap, Guerric.
I know I'm not going to get it cheap.
Well, I'll take 6.
I'm gonna take it all the way up to 8.
11.
All right, I'll bid 12. Spoil sport.
I have 14, G.
Oh, you have 14?
Yeah, you're not fucking out of this. Get back.
Yeah, definitely take it at to 13.
Now,
actually.
yeah, now do I take it to 13 or 14? That's the question.
Well, do you want it or do you want to force her to take it?
You know I'm gonna be dumb, and also yellow needs money, so I'm totally fine doing this.
I'll take it to 14.
All right.
All right. Well, Guerric has no say in what happens the rest of this round.
Thank you for your contribution, sir.
Emu, emu, emu.
Spent $6 and
We'll add 3 value to your company.
Yep.
That blue share is starting to look tasty. Oh, did you forget to adjust the dial, Emu? I got you.
Yes, I did forget that.
Stay away from the garbage.
I think I'm gonna lay some track. I'm gonna help you out, Lily.
Hey,
Not in the way that you want, I'm sure.
I mean, what you're doing was my entire plan last game, and I did nothing else but that. So,
I mean, I guess I could lay red. Would laying red help me more? So I could get Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh is an extra 4. That would do an extra 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, red makes more sense financially. Red also helps more people, but Papa needs money. Or do I just run down here into the mountains and block off blue from wheeling? That would be funny. But less beneficial for me.
Certainly less lucrative. I think the
I mean, I think there's no question that the next share bot is probably a blue.
I think the balance of spite and lucrative is to go down the forests to wheeling, because it immediately doubles wheeling's cost to lay. And it blocks off Pittsburgh and Youngstown. So it sort of does a similar thing, but
Yeah.
actually that might be the better way to do it, because blue would just go around the mountains into wheeling anyway, mountain forest wheeling.
Yeah. But see, again, the problem becomes it's just I could get the same value. Also, I can't, well, get the same value just by improving green, and that doesn't help Emu or you.
True.
Although the money leader is Lily, so improving green is probably incorrect.
improving green is always correct, sir.
Improving red helps the most people, but it also just is the most money I can earn. Sorry, I'm being slow.
It's okay.
You're fine.
I think I do want to improve red.
It's a disappointing choice, sir.
Was I supposed to do something different?
No, I'm just saying it's a disappointing
8.
choice.
Yeah, and then you're gaining a value of, see, that's Pittsburgh. So that's, oh god, yeah, Pittsburgh. So that's 5 in value.
That was, yeah, I mean, it ups my actual income by 2, so
Yeah.
it made the most sense.
Hard to argue with that.
Okay.
And now we're in Pittsburgh, guys. Let's start developing it. No, let's just get to Chicago.
Take the develop action? What are you, a madman?
All right. This is the stupid expensive turn, it looks like. Spending 8 to cross the mountains and forests.
Oh, the forest,
And-
really?
Really?
Actually,
If you're going to Ashland,
let's keep on the mountains.
yeah, why not get the income boost?
All right, so I'll give you your 4 income.
Dankeschön.
4. I'm going to eat up an auction action.
Yeah, so am I, just so I can get the full value of blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's worried about
Yeah,
that.
Garric, I don't know why you did that. That was by far the worst thing you could have done.
I mean, I currently have shares in the two most profitable companies, which means I'm also
No,
incentivized to protect my shares.
Emu has the most profitable company because he's just gonna get $10 off of that blue share.
Yeah.
Uh,
You
you can
should've-
frame it however you like. I think it was a mistake.
Actually, hold on. Actually, can I change what I did?
Sure.
Of course.
I'm gonna use an auction, but I think I'm actually gonna put something up for auction,
That's fine.
Okay.
Fair.
but not blue.
Oh.
Well, it can't be red.
Can't be red. I'll put yellow up.
Love it.
Right. This is why I was canceling actions.
I just. Mm,
My
I
feeling is
feel
if
like
it
a
was
blue
so
really needed to get bidded out this round.
my feeling
I
is
was gonna do it,
if
but
it was so
then I didn't.
important, you guys should have done it in the previous round and not been laying track.
Well, I mean, I didn't have incentive to do it because I'm not going to win that auction. Lily obviously would, but
I was just hoping somebody else would do it for me.
So does it move down before I have to do the minimum bid?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will bid 5.
Have a good night, Gorky.
all right. I'll just go ahead and bid 11.
Fair.
I will bid 12. And we're
There you
done.
go.
I'll give the company $12.
You?
And then Alan's turn.
Okay. Well, I could lay track. Yep, I'm gonna lay track. And I do feel like Emu's play deserves a response. So this is gonna be. Let me see, that would cost 6. Is that the better way to do it? Because he just then goes around. I think better that I just go force him to pay double for wheeling. I mean, he holds a red, so this doesn't actually hurt him that bad.
I will note that there are now exactly enough trains to make it to Chicago and no more.
Perfect.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, everybody who has one is incentivized. So
It's true. It's true. I'm just making a note of it because it's an easy thing to miss. You basically get one lay off the beaten track.
Has anybody spent the
I have not yet
track
spent
cost?
the cash.
Actually,
and I will.
before we do this, let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there should be more than enough money. Yeah, I think this is all right.
Okay, I will give the company $3 in value.
Okay, that did at least improve my payout. Shoot, is that the right thing? Because now I'm helping. Oh, well, it's too late. Now I'm wondering if I should have done green just because it wouldn't have helped Emu. Oh well.
Yeah. 6.
And that's $3 in value.
Yes, please.
Okay, and then that's a dividend. Red's paying out 19.
Okay.
Yellow's paying out 16. Blue 10. And green 8.
Yeah, Emu got too much value out of that round.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
sure. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I reset the dials. I adjusted Detroit. Let's go ahead and auction a share of blue. Starting bid is... We'll say... $10. Seems like a fair starting bid.
$11.
We'll take it to 12. Sure, why not?
13.
15.
16.
I'm out.
Also nope.
Well, then Emu gets it at 16.
I'm fine with this.
I'll add 16 to the company. And then you are up, sir.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bid another blue.
Perfect. I'm glad we were on the same
we're
page.
I'm gonna start the bid at 4.
Go to 5.
12.
No.
I'll make it 13. Sure.
Passing, Lily.
I am passing.
Alan, your bid is 13.
Currently, yes.
I'll bid 15.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, it's yours. I'll add 16 to the company.
Cool.
Oop.
Don't forget to lay in Cincinnati.
3.
So it's 4 value. It's 4 cost and 2 value.
4 cost, yes.
I give you your value.
Thank you.
What's my incentive right now?
Be nice to me.
Hmm.
That's your incentive.
My incentive is certainly split across red and yellow.
Red to Chicago.
Well, I'm laying track. We'll make it yellow.
Who needs the develop action?
I do. I wish it was more than one house, though. But I understand why.
All right, I've spent the money. It gets 2 in value. I'm done. see Emu's mouse moving, so I assume he's back.
Yes. I will lay some track.
But for fairness' sake, you were not prevented from going to Wheeling. It just costs twice as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I want to spend the extra 4 and just to get an extra revenue.
As the only other investor in blue, I am okay with this.
Well, if you're going to do that, it seems like it probably makes more sense to at least lay it up towards Pittsburgh in case you ever want to head there.
Oh, because I can branch off wherever.
Yeah,
on
you
the
can branch
track?
off.
Okay, cool.
So that gets you an
Then yeah.
extra 5. 1,
And it costs
2, 3,
13.
4.
Yeah, 13.
Sadly, that only improves the actual revenue of each share by 1, but it is the right direction.
I mean, you're going to develop Wheeling, right? So you help both your companies? Or
I mean,
two
that
of
helps
the-
you more than me, and I can't stop the fact that I get nothing off of this yellow moving into Chicago play, and that makes me sad. Oh, Guerric.
It's good for me too.
No, it helps you. I'm just sad about it because there are currently so few yellow shares that it's actually a big deal.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd try pushing that while it was a thing. If yellow shares are locked up, try and get my value before they get diluted.
Yeah. I mean, Lily gets more
She
value
does get
than you
more,
do.
which I don't love, but
But it was gonna happen either way.
Yeah.
So, do I push trains or do I develop? I mean, I don't think developing Wheeling. It would push blue up by 1. It would not push red up by 1. No, better to keep pushing on to Chicago. Feel like I'm losing a lot of value by being the guy who keeps doing this, but oh well.
That was why I was so scared off of doing it last time. And I think it's just a mistake. I think you just got to push the trains.
To an extent, but where are you at, Guerric? What are you doing? Why aren't you pushing trains?
I am. I'm pushing them for a different company.
let's
Yeah, I was going to
actually
say, I
do
think you
it
probably want it like
this
that.
way to be as annoying as possible.
And get the stop at Columbus.
No, it's either stop at Fort Wayne or stop at South Bend. Those are the two
Oh,
options.
So $3 and no actual gain off of that. Sadness ensued.
boop. Oh wait.
What do you mean?
Oh wait. No. Okay.
No, yeah, absolutely. Do
No,
it.
sorry. I saw the 3 and not the 10, and my brain was like, "Wait, what happened? Why can't I think properly?" But now, where do I go?
Put it on a mountain.
Put it on a mountain for value, or throw it here to make it annoying to get into Chicago.
No, you're getting a free revenue spike right now. Put it on the mountain. And then you can go to Wheeling later if you want to.
I'll make a note. An increase of 1 value does bump up the payout by $1. Oh, you did it? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I did do it.
Okay.
I didn't move it though.
It looks like somebody just moved it. Yeah.
But it's still on the 9.
Oh, no. Then not. Sorry. I thought I saw some move it.
God, this is bad.
Hey, Train Based. Yeah, back to Chicagoland. Speaking of, we have hit Chicago. So we have the Chicago dividend. Yellow exclusively.
Wabash!
Yellow will pay out $28.
Okay.
Oh no.
And then
Oh, dear,
the Wabash Railroad is open. the first.
You just
Wait.
gave Lily so much
What did
money.
PRR pay out? Who's doing stuff?
Me.
Yeah, what's the order of operations on this? Do we auction off Wabash and then do the...
Oh, yeah.
Wait, we only do payouts for C&O.
Well, I ended the round, and that's where my brain was at.
Oh.
So
No, we open
I will
Wabash before we do...
I will undo things.
Yep. Oh, that's annoying to read. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
If you want to shift those up, that's not a huge deal. It just became more expensive to go to Fort Wayne. Not by a lot.
I mean,
so
like
it's
trivially, there's plenty of money to do it.
yeah.
No, my frustration is this helped you a little, but Lily a lot, and we could have locked her out of it for a round.
It's almost like someone should have like not gone to Wheeling and just pushed to Chicago.
For fairness' sake, I could not have pushed to Chicago by now. I could have been here.
I don't know. I feel like if it was closer, I feel like Guerric might have chosen to go with red.
It's fair. I might have chosen to go with red if it could have made it before yellow. Anyway, we have an auction of the Wabash Railroad share, starting with Lily. The minimum bid is $1. Choo
This
Choo
is
and
early,
DT,
and this is a lot earlier than our last game, so this might have somewhat more significance.
I bid $1. Actually, I bid $5.
Okay. So the hilarious thing, because the round ends immediately, the payout for this will only be $1. But it'll be $1 you get right now.
True. Actually, let me think. It is hard for me. I'm going back to $1.
All right, back to me.
Yeah.
Wabash is weird.
Wabash is real weird.
I mean, it's probably worth at least $7. Beyond that, I don't know.
I'll bid 13.
Okay.
That's a choice. You can have it.
Okay. So that concludes our Chicago phase. We need to do a dividend round now.
Guerric, I'll pay you
dividends.
your $1.
What's that?
I did.
Thank you. And I do need to give money to the company. I paid 13, so it gets 13.
Who gets 15? Did NYC pay out twice?
Shouldn't have. Did I?
Yeah, it paid out twice.
Oh. I didn't do that.
PR pays out, B&O pays out, C&O pays out, NYC pays out, Wabash pays out, NYC pays out.
Just undo the second NYC.
Yeah, looks like it's fixed.
Yep.
All right.
Oh dear.
I've advanced towards value.
This is bad.
Oof, this is bad. Okay, well, it's my turn. So I'm going to lay track and go 1, 2, 3, 4, $6, $7, $8. Increases value by 7. And then it does a Chicago payout for its value of 8.
All right, 4 more and you get your money back.
I mean, I just got $9 of the 13 I spent. So seems good to me.
Oh shoot. 9 plus 6, 15.
They really do blend in on TTS train based. Partially because of this interesting map art. Feels like I made the right choice on that Wabash share, at least for something.
It helps because you go immediately. You
Right.
You're able to go immediately.
I looked at the turn order and the fact that I could immediately run it to Chicago, and that seemed like value to me because I would immediately make back $8 of it plus the one we got for the dividends. That's $9 of what I spent. Even if someone dilutes it, that means it pays out 4 per share, which means I make 13, which is what I spent, close to what I spent. Not that anyone really cares to dilute it, I don't think. So it seems like good value to me.
Yeah.
I want to dilute it now just because you said that.
Well, I mean, I think it's worth it for somebody to pick it up because it will pay out 4 and because there's no reason to let you keep a share that pays out 8.
True.
Speaking of, this also needs to get dealt with this round.
Yeah.
Aggressively.
I'm surprised anyone's laying track right now, frankly.
Guerric.
Besides me, I had a demonstrable reason for it. The mustard flood of 1901.
Guys, what are you doing? Why are you doing the things that let Lily win the game?
I'm trying to win. Just bad. Auction a share.
Well, I mean, I'm going to because I have to, but someone else needs to push red to fucking Chicago already. Like, I can't spend every turn doing it. That's just I'm just gonna lose if I do that. But whatever. Starting bid on this yellow is, what is it worth? 10.
It's exactly the saying, train based. Don't
11.
attribute malice to something that can be attributed to stupidity or incompetence. I will bid 12.
13.
14.
15.
16.
20.
Oh, wait. Okay. Is this gonna pay out 3 more times? I'm a pass.
I will also pass.
I'll let Emu have that for 20.
How many companies have to be empty of shares?
It's a great question. 3 or more companies have to have no more shares on their charter.
Okay.
So we currently have 1 company. Lily's turn?
Yeah.
Oop. Am I auctioning something? It's
So what you're
really
saying
good
is this
question.
game could potentially be over this round.
It is.
Oh, yeah, it can.
It is possible.
Yeah, because Wabash and then
Yeah, I'm
someone
100%
blew
doing
up.
Wabash then. Guerric won't end it, but I can hope and dream.
I will not.
All right. Minimum bid would be 4.
I will bid 5.
10.
Emu, I love you.
Lily?
You know what? I'm out. I'm out. Even can have it for 10.
Yeah, Emu, you can have it for 10.
Emu has spent all his money.
And we're playing by golf rules, right?
If the game ends now, he just loses.
All right.
End it now. End my suffering before 11 o'clock.
On the one hand, I want to push trains. On the other, we still need to attack Lily.
Hello.
Hello. I'll go ahead and push trains, and maybe Emu will take the bite, and Alan can take the last auction share action. So this is going to be 2, 4, $6. Right? Uh-oh, we're going to have enough? We need 9 after this? Yeah, we'll have enough. Yeah,
there's enough.
And that is an increase of $1.
Hey, Emu. I want you to go and develop Pittsburgh. That way we get a larger payout for this Chicago push. It helps all of us. Oh, wait, no. Then Lily just takes the last share action. Blech.
Yeah, I don't think we want Lily controlling the game end trigger.
I mean, I feel like the next time Lily has a turn, she just pushes the blue share off and ends the game. So, I mean, I don't think there's a...
I mean, there are only 3 auction actions. If we manipulate the turn order right, if you're the one who triggers the auction, and then, let's see, if Emu lays track and then you do the auction, Lily has to either develop or trigger a dividend. This is probably where I should stop talking strategically. But
nah. Tell me what to do.
This is... I'm going to point out again, Guerric, that you gave this to her on a silver platter by running that yellow train up to Chicago.
I will note, it significantly increased my cash on hand. It gave me a strong boost in my position.
It gave you a strong second place win.
You gotta jump from last if you want to get to first. I don't know that I can jump all the way, but that was the goal.
I'm not seeing the path, buddy.
I think
Lily just ends it now that she knows she can. Because the longer this goes, the slightly higher chance that something happens.
No, Emu! That's the wrong thing! That's the wrong thing!
Alan, just leave it for me. I'll put you out of your misery.
I'll bet you would. So if I...
All right, well, there's 2 track lays left. I can trigger the Chicago dividend if you auction off a share.
Yeah. I don't know that it matters a ton since I really don't want to spend any money on this share, but I will go ahead and auction yet another yellow share.
Although I don't think the yellow really... Doing the yellow doesn't... Because Lily can just buy it for, like, I don't know.
I mean, the more she spends on it, the better. We're trying to leech her
shares don't matter at the end, just cash on hand. So
yellow is the only share that I don't have, and that alone makes it highly valuable to me since it doesn't cut into my profits on any of my other shares. So
you're going to bid 23?
I am going to bid 6.
I'll bid 7.
I'll bid 8.
That was a mistake. You should stop now while you're ahead. Why did you do this, Guerric? This share is going to pay out once, and then the game's going to end.
What's it paying out? 6? Oh, you're right. No, it'll pay out twice.
Well, Emu? Wait, no.
I have no money.
Of course. Pass.
Guerric, how much did you bid?
8 maybe? Is that what I said? Like, I think it's worth $12.
Do you?
I think it's going to pay out twice because it's going to pay out once now, and then we'll have one more round. Because we finished.
Oh, that's right.
Round.
We finished. Okay,
Yeah.
You know what? In that case, let me renege on my pass. I'll bid 9. Why not?
I'll bid 10.
I'll bid 11.
I will pass.
I'll bid 12.
All right, you can have it.
Thank you. Now I'm at an even 50, and that makes me happy. I really don't like diversifying.
Well, so far it's working.
So far, yeah. Oh man.
Boop.
Well, the beauty is, you've never actually taken the auction action yourself, except when you auctioned Wabash,
That is
which is
correct.
why Yellow was able to get to Chicago so damn fast.
That is also correct.
Okay, let's take red to Chicago.
No, wait.
Wait.
Develop it. Develop Pittsburgh some more. We're gonna get to Chicago between the three of us.
Did I move the check dial yet?
You did.
So it should be there?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Pittsburgh to 8.
We had 2 left?
Yes,
Oh, you
Yeah.
developed. You developed. That's what you did, Lily. That's
I
why
did indeed.
Yeah.
I know normally I end the round, but that is not what happened here.
All right, I'll develop Pittsburgh. You have a logic, sir.
And then Emu, if you want to develop one of the Red Mountains.
No, don't do that. That triggers the
Oh wait,
dividend.
no, yeah, don't do that because it does trigger the dividend.
But
Yeah, probably do want this to actually. And that said, you could always run some blue track if you just wanted to kill time.
poor green.
He doesn't have green.
No, I'm just saying, like in general, like the company green just got just ignored.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours.
Nah,
Never
I'm a
my fault,
leech.
Alan. It's never my fault.
I'm a leech, not a. I'm not a pusher.
Says the person who's pushing red the most of the game.
Well, I had to choose a winner. Okay.
What'd you think, Emu? You gonna take us to Chicago?
Or just run blue and let me take it to Chicago. I don't think it really makes a huge difference.
I think just don't develop is the key thing.
Hell, run some black.
Oh yeah, you ended up with the... Yeah, that's actually good. You can increase black's value. That's a good thing for you to do.
Go down to Indianapolis. Words. Try to make it to Detroit before the game ends.
Yeah, I think it's possible. Run through South Bend to get that immediate value. That seems good to me.
Is it possible to get blue to Chicago before the end of this game? I think it could be.
I think it would require some serious effort.
That would be a tag team effort between me and Emu.
Well, so
required-
seeing as blue has $11 left.
Yeah.
Well, someone's going to have to buy this share to end the game, so some amount of money's going in there.
There's only one
Yeah.
yellow share left.
Oh, wow, okay.
There's another game end trigger right there. Could be either
Yeah.
of them.
It's true. Well, maybe Wabash is your best bet. I don't know. Or maybe just send us to Chicago. I don't really care.
I think the best thing for Emu is running Wabash, but at the same time,
Says the
it's
person who has Wabash share.
at the same time, I don't have a lot of ground to stand on, given I have a Wabash and Emu has $0 right now. So I get it. I get it.
I don't think you do. I don't think you get the plight of the working man.
Am I the 1%?
Clearly. You and Lily with your more than double my money and more shares than I have. This is going to end badly for me, no matter what happens.
All right. I'm gonna do something that's probably dumb. Probably is the doesn't actually help me in the long run. But I don't care.
Lay track for yellow.
Somehow I knew Emu would choose chaos. Somehow I knew.
Oh, it does improve the payout for blue, at least.
It's fair. That's fair. Maybe that is the best thing for Emu. Okay, well that triggers a dividend. Yellow's paying out 30. Blue's paying out 25. Red is paying out 24. And both green and black are paying out 8. I will take care of Wabash.
I did blue.
Looks like those are the only two that have been taken care of so far. Okay, I'll get green. All right, that's 3 of them. Yellow needs to be paid out 30. I'll take care of it.
Sorry, the last time I clicked things, people got confused, so.
Looks like red still needs to pay out. Yeah, red is not paid out. Red pays out 24. I'll take care of it.
Ugh.
All right, reset the action dials, advance Detroit's value, and here we go. Yeah, that's a good jump for you guys.
Trying to see. Running to Chicago gets $8 a pitch.
The way I see it, red needs to get dropped into Chicago, and that last yellow share needs to be auctioned off.
I'm gonna develop Whaling.
Okey-dokey.
Boop.
Yep. Well, that I figured.
I bid 7.
I pass. Emu?
Yeah, sorry, just thinking.
Okay.
At this point, it cannot possibly pay
More than
that
8.
much.
Eight's
No, I'm
the max.
gonna go 8.
Yeah, I think you can make 8 work, but that's
Yeah.
it. Train base, it is just cash on hand, and that's why we're in a pickle.
I will pass.
I will also pass.
Okay, Emu, it is
Okay.
yours for $8. I've added the money to the company.
God.
Lily, was that your turn?
Yes, that was. I wanted to make sure the game ended.
Okay.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I don't think there was really any risk of that, but I understand.
It's just I'd rather ensure it, because if I didn't do that and all three of you passed on the auction thing, then there's ways to drag it out. And
Hmm.
I'll lay track for black. Gonna be $4. It gains $1 in value.
To the moon.
That was wheeling, so red and blue need to go up one
Yeah.
each.
Yes.
Got it. Adjusted.
Oh. I'm gonna lay some blues. 1, 2.
You're a
You
bad
gonna try
man.
for that Chicago run?
Well, we'll see.
You're a bad man.
Oh, shoot. Wrong thing. And negative. There. Okay, fixed it.
Train based. Clearly, Lily won the game off of the one piece of luck in this game, which is the initial priority deal.
I feel like that was the worst piece of luck for me. But yeah, sure, I'll take it.
That's the irony of it.
Cincinnati.
Okay, I will lay track for Wabash again. It costs $1. And then what else we're gonna do?
Toledo.
Go to Toledo. Out of track. So we do that. It doesn't help either. Does not have enough trains to do things. How much money do we have? 11.
Alright. I forgot to push this up for blue.
5. And that's a gain in value of 6. 6.
Well, Emu, if you want to do the last wheeling develop, I'll send Chicago. Or send red to Chicago.
Don't. I'm gonna lay blue track and spend $14. Wait, do mountain cities count as like only one can go there as well?
No. There's no
Yep.
such thing as a mountain city. They're just
Okay.
It's just a city.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and that'll send it to
Oh, that's fair.
where it's now making $9, or it's now paying out 9. So I got a free $1.
You increased your value by
Ready.
5.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn, I should have kept going.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and...
I definitely didn't see the path until Alan laid out to here.
All right, that costs
Yay.
$9. I'll increase red's value by 7. 7. It's going to pay out 33.
Okay.
No.
More houses!
I was afraid you'd do that.
What else was I gonna do?
That.
Issue a share.
I was hoping we could attack her position by issuing another yellow share. Cost her a few bucks, but
Well, perhaps you shouldn't have spent all your time laying track with Wabash.
I think it was very important to me winning.
So I should pay out everything?
Yes, everything needs
I got it.
to pay
Oh,
out.
okay. Not sure what got paid out, so I'm nervous to hit buttons.
I only hit B&O.
Okay.
I see B&O, I see PRR, I see C&O, I see NYC, I see Wabash.
Oh my god, I didn't actually think I would won that one, if I was being honest.
Your position was just better than Guerric's because you had shared
Emu
had.
Emu came in $2 short.
Yeah, I saw how
I
much-
was worried about Emu.
I saw how much Emu jumped up, and I was really trying to get Emu to be doing things that were helpful to like me and Alan as well, and not just pumping blue. But Emu wasn't taking the bait. Emu was like, I'm a pump B&O up and almost win the game.
Emu was up.
Yeah.
But I point out, I did not just give the game to Lily. I made it close.
You did. You I understand why you did it. However, I think you probably would have been better set if you could have done it after a fourth yellow, preferably even if you had picked up the fourth yellow. But I get it.
Yeah, the issue was I had the least cash on hand, and I didn't have the best income at that moment, so I didn't see a path for me to start picking up shares unless I bit the bullet, helped Lily, and jumped both of our cash above you and Emu. And I figured that way at least I could grab shares that you guys didn't, except then that didn't even happen.
It was just so interesting because you kind of king made Emu a little bit early game by letting a round go where no blue shares got taken. And then you did the same with Lily, and I'm like, okay, I'll just sit over here by myself.
That's what happened when... That's why you gotta invest in a thing so he can king make you. If you invest in everything, he can't king make you.
I still stand on my point that if people were so concerned about Emu, they should have actually auctioned one of his shares instead of laying track for a round.
That's fair.
I don't think it was unreasonable for me to
in
protect my position by hurting the auction action.
I feel like I was in kind of a weird position because for some reason for the first 2 rounds, I was always the one ending the like doing the last action.
Like I said,
so,
you won from the one
just
piece of
odd.
randomness in the game.
I don't know if it didn't necessarily feel like a good thing.
At the point that you passed on the auction action, I think you just had red yellow. And red was already sold out. So like the only thing that could have negatively impacted you was if somebody bought into yellow, which was far less likely. Blue was the obvious candidate. So I don't know. I don't agree with it. I mean, I agree with it from the standpoint of not wanting share density to increase before the payout, but I don't know. I mean,
ideally, you or Lily would have eaten an auction action as well, and we would have denied Emu from being able to take it. That's what I was hoping would have happened through the round, and then it didn't. And it probably wasn't my best move.
Nah, I mean, it is what it is. It's just in that moment I was like, how could you set him up for that kind of freebie? Like, I think that this game comes down to an extent, not 100%. I feel like the two power spikes in the game are early game, who has shares that don't get eaten up by other players, and then 2 is who has a company that gets to Chicago early. Because the early money that you can reinvest is the biggest deal in this game. So I feel like those two things kind of drive a lot of times the winner of the game.
Right. And my concern was that because I came out of that auction with the least money, my concern was that if I let people auction shares, it would build momentum for them and not me.
Yeah, I understand you're trying to keep the share density down.
Right. I was just trying to keep the total share density down.
Yeah.
And that's what I meant by protecting my position. It wasn't so much that I was worried about, red being hit more or yellow being hit. It was that I couldn't buy more shares and I didn't want more shares getting out, period.
I guess I get it.
He just doesn't like it, but he gets it.
I don't know that it was the right move. That's just what my thinking was at the time.
I mean, you can make the argument that you and Emu are within $1 of each other, so like how much of a difference did it really make? But I don't know. It's hard.
It is. This is damn close.
I mean, obviously this was my game to lose. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I think maybe my problem was just pushing red heavily when it was divested between 3 people. Maybe I should have done something with green. But at the time I felt like if I helped green at all, it was just helping Lily.
Yeah.
So it kind of felt like anything I did board state wise just helped other players, and I kept losing auctions to people bidding up some things rather high. Maybe I just let some of the auctions go too easily.
I do agree with your logic of spreading out the benefit across Emu, myself, and you, both because that better distributes the wealth, and that also was helping the people who were behind, and Lily was in the lead. So I think you were right to push red.
I think the problem is I shouldn't have been pushing at all. I think that you guys rode off of that effort quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like, because I was doing it, y'all weren't. Like, I kept trying to get you guys to do it, and you wouldn't. So I should have just thrown up my hands and gone and developed green, because at that point it only had 2 shares sold.
I was developing red as well, actually, because I ran these 3 pieces of track, and
yeah, I mean, you developed. You did some of the early track lays, but I definitely did the lion's share. And then I'm not. This is not a complaint. This is more an observation that clearly it didn't earn me the victory of the game. So
yeah, I'm just trying to think through it.
Like, I feel like perhaps what I needed to have done is I should have stressed less over Lily's 1 green share to my 1 green share, and I should have probably developed green a bit more. And maybe gone in that direction a little bit. I don't know. Or honestly, that first turn when I auctioned the green share instead of the yellow share, I probably should have just done the yellow share.
When did you get a blue share?
Oh, that was later in the game, at the point when we were trying to cut into Emu's profits.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was trying to think if there was ever a moment in the game where it would have been better for one of us to do something harmful to a company instead of beneficial, like just laying some tragic track or something exclusively to hurt a company or something like that. I don't know if there ever was such a moment.
Tragic track in this game is so weird because you have to own a share of the company to do it. So which means you're intentionally hurting yourself to do it. I think you need to be in a either I win the game or you win the game. Like, I don't know that Tragic Track ever helps me as the player in last. But I think if it's between 1 and 2, and so like you own 1 share of yellow and Lily owns 3, maybe it does make sense to port it off in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking. Like maybe if we'd gotten into a situation earlier where she had like 3 to my 1 and we hadn't hit Chicago yet, maybe that's the sort of scenario where I would have been advantaged to just fly off in a random direction. I don't know.
I mean, the problem is you have to actually be able to empty company coffers with it or take away enough trains to make it actually possible that you don't make it there. Because, I mean, yellow just has trains that it can go off and do weird stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
it's hard. Like, red really has so little wiggle room.
Red is the most vulnerable, for sure.
Yeah.
Both in terms of track and money, because it has the fewest shares. So it is the most likely to run out of money to lay track with and track to lay track with.
Yeah. I still can't figure out the strategy around PRR, because it seems like divesting the value of PRR across 3 players just means that those 3 players, nobody's incentivized to develop it properly. But if if one person gets 2 and the other person gets 1, at one point is the person who only has 1 incentivized to be like, you know what, I will waste a bunch of your trains and make it so that you never get to Chicago. I don't know. I think red is a lot weaker than I thought it was.
Yeah, it might be. Might be.
I know in the first couple games we played, Red never got to Chicago because people would just start driving it into circles.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has such a tight path.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't optimized, it was, it screwed it.
Honestly, blue has a ton of trains. I mean, I feel like it's really easy for blue to get cut off at the pass, but like there's so many places where you just like can get cut off by another player. But I mean, you have a lot more trains. The 1 extra share should give you more than enough money to make it to Chicago. It's interesting that in both these games that we've played, blue never made it to Chicago.
Yeah.
Because I kind of think blue might be like secretly the better of the 2 companies.
I think it might be positioned that it could be, but I think it maybe takes slightly more effort to get there. Because it doesn't have that sort of free trip through Pittsburgh, and then also an easy pickup of Wheeling. It has to put in a little more effort to getting into Pittsburgh on its way to Chicago. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess Pittsburgh is nice, but in exchange for Pittsburgh, you get a few more mountain runs, and
True.
several of them are only 2 cost mountain runs.
That's a good point.
So, I mean, I think you could just literally beeline through the cheap mountains into Wheeling, Columbus, Fort Wayne, Chicago, have tons of leftover trains. Your cost to run it's actually not that high.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Poor Green. I can't believe I didn't get any track lays.
Well, no one ever auctioned the shares after I did, and Lily was hyper focused on running yellow, which worked for her.
Yeah.
I thought that you were going to do it.
I was incentivized to do other things, although I am questioning whether it would have been better to run green because then other people would have been more likely to lay the red track. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely thinking my significant mistake in this game is not developing the green that I had. I mean, it's not the only mistake, but I think it's the most significant thing I did. It just sat there languishing the whole game.
Well, that was fun. And breezy. We did that in an hour and a half. Or less, really.
Quite breezy.
Anyway, thanks y'all for playing. Thanks everyone for watching. That was Chicago Express. We'll be back with more train something next Tuesday, or at least something. I don't know. I got the TI4 bug in me again. I'm itching to play.
I am ready for it.
We played a live game over the weekend, and I was like, yeah.
Well, if we can get a game going, I can actually do daytime right now, so.
Well, yeah, we'll be back with something. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night, and we will catch you next time.